Former burglars of Reddit, where is one place people should never hide valuables? Your shed. Seriously, lock your freaking shed. Even if your house is well locked, if your shed isn't, I likely have access to a plethora of tools I can use to gain access. Don't help the burglar. Lock your shed. Even if your house is well locked, if your shed isn't, I likely have access to a plethora of tools I can use to gain access. Don't help the burglar. Lock your shed. This one step further. Don't leave things on the porch that can be used to gain entry. A simple broom handle becomes a key. I once used a paint roller cleaning tool to help me reach the last 5 inches to unlock a sliding glass door through a dog door flap. If you want to know how a burglar is going to get into your house, lock your keys inside when you're already late for work. So a burglar would just call my in-laws to borrow their key. God damn it, that's easy. Lock your in-laws. Don't keep spare key near front door, under pot plant, under doormat, top of door frame etc. What about a fake door key? Why would a fake door need a key? To open the fake lock. That's where I keep my fake key. To my fake lock. The whole house is fake, making the whole burglary fake, which in turn is the ultimate trick to hiding valuables. And that homie Arwana's name? Facky McFakeface. r/Facker comments. That hyperlink, fake. I feel like this would be kind of brilliant. Get a key that fits in the lock but doesn't turn. Thief tries for 10 to 15 seconds before ditching. All the while you have some nice footage for the police via your video doorbell. And have the lock connected as well, so it automatically alerts you that someone tried with the wrong key. Real fake doors. Even better is, if you don't keep the front door near the front, they won't know where to enter from. I've always had this idea where there's a fake door key that when used, triggered an alarm. Is there such a thing? I saw a lock-picking lawyer video where he rigged his locks so that if you used the wrong key, the lock would jam halfway through turning, which both locked up the door permanently and trapped the key in the keyhole. Edit. Finally found the video. It's this one. Sounds like a really bad system for the homie Arwana to have to smash and replace their whole door anytime someone tried to use the fake key. How often do you think you're going to get robbed and now they can't pick the lock anymore because it's jammed? They could kick the door in or smash a window, sure, but that's noisy and will wake up anyone inside, or if nobody's home, may alert the neighbors. His idea is good. Where should people keep that spare key? In their spare pants, of course. I prefer in my spare house. Your neighbor's doormat, of course. I choose to go with the spare tire well in my car. Easy enough to get to, but who the hell would look there? Well, now. Saw a lockbox type thing just small enough to put say a key in and have it by your front door, so you can always get into it by punching in a code. Since I live on a main room I can see people just passing by and giving it a go, so seemed like a bad idea to me. Half those coded key boxes and be popped open with a screwdriver. We use some solid steel ones at my old job, and if the code buttons got sticky I'd just pry the fricker open. Always saw that in American TV shows and movies. Do people really do that? Seems incredibly dangerous. Yes, tons of people leave keys under the mat. Why are you excluding active burglars from the conversation? Plot twist. Op is an active burglar hoping to find places they've overlooked. They got into a house and are now waiting for some answers because they don't know where to look. First day on the job. Huh. Yeah, they didn't watch any YouTube tutorials before they entered. All active burglars, please reply to this comment and please don't be using a VPN. Nice try FBI. Not today, CIA. Not falling for this. Me 6. Hell no, Gestapo. Fire safes only are safe from fires. For like 20 minutes. That why you gotta layer them for ultimate fire protection. A fire safe in a fire safe. Russian nesting safe. My sister's house burned completely. The fire department didn't put a drop of water on it, and the propane added to the heat until the underground tank ran out. There was nothing but ash and rubble. When we broke into her fireproof safe, the plastic on the inside was mostly melted, but she recovered most of the paper documents inside, including about $2,000 in paper cash. Yup, it's better than nothing. I'm currently in California, so I fear fires more than thieves, but I also doubt that much in a fire safe survives a wildfire anyway. I guess crap really needs to be buried underground. That probably works against thieves too. X marks the spot. A family friend I've known since I was a kid has been a fireman his whole career in California. His wedding gift to us was a fire safe. He explained that he's seen those save people so much hassle when dealing with an already shitty situation. So in his experience, they are worth having. My dad is a firefighter with 30 years experience, and he swears by them. They may not last through a total burnout, but they can save a lot of important stuff if the fire gets controlled quickly enough, which isn't out of the question these days in most areas. Don't leave things out that people can see from outside your home or car. If you buy a new TV or computer, break down the box it came in. Don't just leave it by your garbage bin. Lock doors and windows. Keep your handbag closed and closed. If someone wants to break in, they will. Don't keep everything out in the open. And have insurance on anything that is valuable. If someone wants to break in, they will. This is the most important takeaway from this thread. Most neighborhoods are relatively empty during the day, and there's often not good visibility to back and side doors. And most locks are shit. Hello, this is the lockpicking lawyer, and what I have for you today is the tool that Bosnian Bill and I made. A little click on number 3. Actually, let's just use a twig, and it's open. And I'm in. And just to prove how quickly it can be done, I'll go ahead and rescramble those nuclear codes. Burglars will break in somewhere, but by having better security than your neighbors, they might not pick your house. This is why silent alarms are stupid. I have motion sensors with floodlights and a chirp all around my place. All of that activity draws attention and scares the hell out of prowlers, so they tend to move on to a new target. I still have indoor security cameras and entry detection, but I'd rather not have to deal with police or insurance companies if I can avoid it, even if the pose gets caught. And have insurance on anything that is valuable. This is probably the best advice. It's a good thing to try to prevent the burglary, but if it happens, insurance will save you ass. Jokes on them. I don't have anything valuable. Your move, burglar. It also helps to live on the top floor of your apartment building. Burglars, I'd imagine, want quick and easy. Ain't nobody carrying, potentially 2-person carrying, a 65 to 70 inch TV down a few flights of stairs. They'll settle for the 55 inch in the first floor apartment instead. Trust me, I know. I carried it up there. Edit. Apparently I need to get my ass off the top floor. My cousin lives in a bad neighborhood, so she went to a thrift store, bought an obvious looking jewelry box and a bunch of expensive looking costume jewelry that's actually worthless, and put it in the box. She keeps this in a conspicuous place. Then she leaves a few 20s on top. This way if someone breaks in, they will grab this and run, ignoring some of her well-hidden valuables. The old switcheroo. And where are those well-hidden valuables? Just, out of curiosity. Random medicine containers. My mom used to keep rings in a mid-all container, until my dad cleaned the bathroom, and threw out some expired meds. Good thing we realized it before the trash was picked up. It's a pity you can't get fake bananas that look exactly like real bananas. As long as the burglar isn't hungry, then your rings are safe inside the fruit bowl. You can always build a real looking banana stand and put money there. That's quite smart. I've got some jewelry from my grandma and great grandma, but just keep it in a locked medicine cabinet in our closet along with things we don't want little baby fingers getting a hold of. I may just have to make a fakie and hope it's enough to distract any potential burglars. Edit. I also have 6 very hungry dogs that I have trained to guard my house at all times. They enjoy the taste of human flesh and moral turpitude. Edit. Also my home is filled with bees. That's a great idea. I kinda do this while on holiday. I'll hide my wallet and keep an empty wallet in the front pocket of my backpack. If someone pickpockets you in public, I doubt they'll check the contents first before trying to disappear. Hey man, the wallet I swiped from you is fake. So fess up, man. Where's the real wallet for me to steal from you secretly? Also, side note, I used to do door-to-door sales for ADT. People would let me in the house and just tell me where all the important stuff was before even verifying I was legit. Don't do that. We had new windows in recently, The blokes that came took out the windows so fast and so quietly, I thought shit, I hope they are paid enough to never think about doing break-ins. I imagine it would probably work well too. Sometimes the more obvious it is, the less people think to check. Put some high-vis on, and just drill the door off. Nobody will probably say anything. And if you really want to just frick with them, after stealing everything, hang a new door with different locks. Go further, paint the walls, hang pictures of an obviously different family, and rearrange the furniture. They will be too busy questioning their own sanity to worry about what you stole. Inside vacuum cleaner. We hid money in it, and it got stolen with everything else in the house back in Syria. Wow, that sucks. Avoid having your valuables stolen by not having any valuables. Taps forehead. This is where my gold crown would go, if I had one. In my old neighborhood, if you got broken into, and didn't have anything worth stealing, they'd trash your place. Like cut open your mattress, smash all your kitchenware, defecate on your floor. Serious business. Edit. Thanks for the silver. Maybe after it gets stolen they won't trash my apartment as bad. A group hit our block a couple times. My roommate and I, broke college students, didn't have shit, jar of change, BB gun, dumb shit. My engineer Nigba had a watch collection. They left most of the more expensive models, but decided to kick dents in all his new high-end stainless appliances and $10K speakers. Didn't take the speakers, just kicked them in. SMH. You've gotta be the most pathetic type of human to, out of nothing but pure spite, destroy someone's stuff, because they don't have anything valuable enough for you. It's so pathetic and childish. The reality is a lock is nothing more than an inconvenience. They're easy to break, and really just keeps petty thieves away. But most potential break-ins are looking for the easiest and quickest possible getaway. So having locks isn't a moot point. It will stop a lot of potential break-ins looking for the easy score. My grandfather once said car locks keep honest people will break your window if they see something valuable. Car locks keep mildly dishonest people honest. Actual honest people just keep themselves honest. We had our apartments burgled. There were 4 apartments in the area. Guy kicked down the door and apparently was in or out pretty quickly. I came home from work. Cop told me, never leave valuables in your nightstand. Might have even said bottom drawer. Sure enough, mine were checked. I could tell because my envelopes were moved from where I placed them. Not a burglar, but our home has been broken into. We only had the 1 bedroom at the time, but the places that the burglar looked into were the closet. Everything was thrown out. Desk drawers. Found a bit of cash and our passports were taken. The entry furniture, drawers, under the bed/bedside tables. At least now I know where not to hide valuables. Not that I have any. Edit. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. I better hide it in the freezer now. Edit 2. Typo. Burglar not burglar. I can't fathom why someone would take passports. Like, those probably aren't worth the hassle or effort to sell. Identity theft isn't a joke, Jim. Michael. It can not only be used for identity theft, it can also be used to create a very authentic forgery, and those could be worth thousands of dollars. I guess I just assumed the average run-of-the-mill petty house burglar wouldn't have the connections to sell it easily and safely. A lot of thieves have a fence, someone who can actually sell the stuff they steal. They're the one with the heavy connections and knowledge. It's easy to get caught selling an item reported stolen at a pawn shop, or on local Craigslist, or whatever. With a place that small, yeah, they are going to toss everything. Except maybe the fridge/freezer. You can get storage devices for the fridge, but thieves know of this, and do occasionally check it. One thing you can do, is tape stuff to the underside of drawers in the roof of low kitchen cabinets. Chances are a person looking, won't go down low enough to see it. I've seen people make false outlets for hiding valuables like cash and jewelry. Just an idea, a burglar would have to be at your home for a long time to start checking outlets. I think I'd be fooled, even if it was at eye level and out of place. For the college kids that might read this, don't keep your textbooks in your car. On the day of my finals I had about 6 textbooks I was gonna sell after my finals. I left the books in my car while I took my tests. Came back to find someone broke my window out to steal the textbooks. Cop told me that it's very common and unlikely they will catch the guy. So I was out $700, which was huge as a college student. A net loss of $2.50 per textbook, according to Snooze's Books Refund Value. Reading this discussion with fascination, and imagining alternative life, where I have stuff worthy of stealing. Also, my husband is a hoarder, so I would be grateful if somebody came and stole some stuff. Yeah, anyone trying to find my valuables is going to have a hell of a job. It already looks like I've been burgled. I had a Malamute dog years ago, had another 2 later, but this was a particularly fluffy one. A friend had heard that it was possible to spin their fur, so I saved enough to knit several jumpers. Anyway, a burglar took stuff from our garage and this massive box of fur too. Must have been quite a surprise. A burglar stole my dad's box of dried up dog crap from the porch once. My dad goes out in the yard once a week to clean up the dog turds, and usually throws them in an Amazon box and then tosses it. He left it on the porch for some reason, and forgot about it. He realized he forgot about it when he saw it spilled open on the street a block down. We laugh about the turd burglars still. That's a great idea for if you have a problem with package thieves.